This cooking ensemble is lit. Get yourself some gloves, get yourself an apron. I really wanted a hat for this video, but we're not that blessed, fam. One day, someday, I will invest in a chef suit. I will get the white coat and the white hat, and then we can make some real-time chef videos.
Hold up.
Fam, it's your girl Lo, and we is back, baby. We are here today to make some apple crisp. So this is my my grandma's apple crisp recipe. So I don't know if it's much different from any other apple crisp recipe, but it is bomb as so yeah. Alrighty, so the first thing we have to do is get our apples, and you can use whatever flippin' apples your heart flippin' desires. I honestly don't even know what kind of apples I bought, but they look like regular apples. I don't know. Granny Smith, I could be wrong, I don't know. But they came in a package, and there's about 6 here, and you can use about 5 to 6 apples to make your apple crisp. So the first thing we need to do is peel these, peel these little puppies so they're butt naked, and then cut them. So let's get to it. Before I forget, I should probably preheat the oven. So we're gonna hit the little bake button, and we're just gonna put that puppy at 350, get her all toasted up. So our next step after getting the apples all naked, we're going to take one of these fancy apple slicers, and if you don't own one of these, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to cut it with a knife, you know, old school. But you know, we over here living that modern lifestyle, so we're gonna use our apple slicer. Let's get to it. Like, all I have to say is peeling apples, it's not the tea, sis. Like that was hard. I dropped the apple like 7 times, but it's okay, we made it through. So now that we sliced all of our little apples, just make sure there's not like too many chunks that are super big. You might want to make them kind of thinner because, you know, we want some nice thin layering with these apples. We don't want them too thick, too juicy. Even though we usually like thick and juicy, today we don't want thick and juicy. So I'm just gonna go through and just chop up some of these extra thick slices. Our apples are all sliced up. Going to grease our dish. I recommend using a glass pan. That's what my grandma always does, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know the measurements of this thing. You know, the smaller dish, square, rectangle, whatever, circle, your heart desires, you do it. So we're gonna grease the dish with some butter and some lemon juice. So just take a stick of some butter, you know, maybe do Pam, but butter's, you know, butter's better. But Pam is easy, you know, if you're lazy, you wanna do a little laziness, get her all lubricated and stuff. She's ready. Now that we have greased the pan, she's all lubed up, she's ready to go. We're gonna slide these apples into the dish, and then we are gonna set this puppy aside and get onto the oatmeal top crumble, whatever, the brown sugar oat crumble on top, which is by far the best part of the meal. Am I right? Am I right, ladies? Katie over there says it's right. That's the Shazat, fam. That is the Shazat. Okay, so let's add the apples to the dish. Be doing 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. So I got an actual lemon, you know, you can do the easy way out and get the lemon juice bottle. Wow, this is actually, she's juicing really nicely. Oh shoot. Katie's mobbing over there. Okay. We got the lemon juice and we're just gonna drizzle that all along these lemons equally. We're gonna set her aside. And now we're gonna move on to the dry ingredient. So I've successfully dropped every single ingredient I have touched so far. So the dry ingredients should be so fun, you know. I'm really excited. I've already dropped the apples, I've already dropped the butter, and I just spilled my water on the floor. Hashtag baking with low, fam. Hashtag baking with low. Alrighty, so fam, grab yourself a nice little bowl. And the first thing we're gonna need for the dry ingredients is a 1/3 cup of flour. So we're gonna be taking our handy dandy flour, the all-purpose white flour. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Let's open her up. Let's get the 1/2 cup. Gold cups again because, you know, we live in that lavish lifestyle. So we're gonna be taking our 1/2 cup of flour. A little Snape trick I like to do. Take a little knife, go right across her, get her all beautiful, perfect to the touch. Woo! Okay, next dry ingredient we are going to need. Oh my god, it was a 1/3 cup of flour. Mother. All right, 1/3 cup of flour, not 1/2 cup. I messed up. If y'all mess up, if y'all are up like me. Fine, we're fine. We're gonna make it through. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Confidence is key. 1/3, 1/3 cup. All right, not half. Not half, guys. Taking our knife again, making her all nice and even. Ooh, ooh, baby. Ooh, look at that. You could ice skate on top of that flour. Yes. So we're done with the flour. She fucked us up. We're done with her. Now we need 1 cup of oats. And I'm gonna be taking my nice Quaker oats because he's the OG. This is the old-fashioned whole grain oats. I'm actually also going to add a little bit more oats because we like a lot of granola top. We like her extra crunchy. We like more granola than apples because hashtag health. Hashtag health. So yeah, that's where we're going with that. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of brown sugar. We're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We are going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. Alrighty guys, now that we have all our dry ingredients in our little bowl, I'm gonna give this a good mix and then we're gonna add our melted butter and then mix it up some more and then crumble that sister on top of there and we are gonna pop this puppy in the oven to get her all golden and crispy. Alrighty, so now we're gonna be taking our stick of butter and we're going to be cutting this into a 1/3 and thank God for butter packaging because they, you know, they tell you exactly where you need to cut. Fabulous. So we're gonna do a 1/3 cup. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit more than a 1/3, like a hair more than a 1/3 because I put more oats. So, you know, a little more butter won't hurt. Now let's put this into a little bowl. I, as a microwaver, do 45-second intervals for absolutely everything I cook, so I started off at 45. I feel like it's just like a solid microwavable number, so hashtag life hacks from Lo. Call me like the butter melting queen. Pour it all on top of our dry ingredients. Woo! Okay, and we are gonna get handsy here, so make sure your hands are clean, and we're just going to get all in this crumble mixture, mix her up, get her going, okay? And this is fun. I like to touch stuff when I cook. I'm a kid, it's fine. We're fine. We about to eat good tonight, Katie! And MJ if she wants some. She's not a big apple fan, but maybe we can turn her on to the wave. We'll turn her on, fam. See this? You see this? Woo! I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna give it a little. We're gonna bring back over our apples, and now we're going to put our crumble all along our apples. All right, I'm gonna real quickly make a second batch of the crumble because it honestly doesn't look like, I mean, it's like a lot, but I like a lot of crumble, so I'm gonna make a second batch real quick. Yeah. Take our beautiful masterpiece of apple crisp and put her in the oven so she can cook up, brown up, get tan, get golden. She's in the oven, again, 350 degrees, and we're gonna bake her for about 30 minutes. Alrighty guys, I bet you thought we were done the minute we stuck that apple crisp in her oven. No, we're not. Guess what? Bonus recipe, homemade whipped cream. So I freaking love homemade whipped cream. It is like my smack daddy, like I love that. So easy, it's just whipping cream, vanilla, and the sugar. I always just kind of wing this. I don't really follow any like certain exact recipe. I just kind of add and taste and add and taste. I actually use a magic bullet or like a NutriBullet or like a blender to do this because it's just so much easier than like taking out a bowl, little hand mixer, doing all that. We ain't about that. So I'm gonna pour some of that heavy whipping cream in here. And I'm just doing a little bit at a time right now, so when I have it, it's fresh, it's thick, she's fluffy, and it's all good in the hood. So taking some of that, I'm just gonna get a spoon, do some sugar. I'm gonna do maybe like 1 spoon and like a half a spoon, or like a quarter of a spoon full. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit of vanilla because vanilla goes a long way, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna like fill up the little cap and do about a cap full, not even a cap full of vanilla. Fam, it is that time. She is ready. She is crispy. She is crumbly. Let's just take a look though to double check that everything's intact. Oh my. Oh my. Kurt, you smell that over there? I'm gonna waft it to you. That's something I learned in science class, unlike any other thing, is wafting. Wafting is lit.